Seen this driver use various freeways, stay on them for a few minutes, and then get off for a little bit, and then turn back around and get back onto the freeway. So I really think that's what we're going to see here now. If we continue through Garfield past the 60, there's really nothing more but residential Montebello and East LA. But there we go. We went under the bridge, and one of the CHP units is really close behind him, and there you have it, the quick speed. All of a sudden, this driver picking up speed going eastbound now. On the 210, you have a lot of long straightaways that just go for miles and miles, and the 60 freeway, a little bit of an older freeway that kind of curves left and right, and I would think that, you know, any smart driver would think to make those curves safely and get around other traffic, you might want to let off the gas just a little bit, and I think that's what we're seeing here with this driver. Still, excessive rates of speed, going around a school bus there, continuing as we approach the, this is going to be the East LA interchange. As we widen out, you could see that those CHP units, they're doing a good job at staying as close as they can behind this suspect, but they have to keep safety in mind and do what they can to keep the general public safe as we continue to watch this Chevy Corvette, blue in color, out of Pomona, continue these high rates of speed. We're almost through downtown now, so we've gone from Rancho Cucamonga to downtown LA in about 15 minutes, which is just incredible when you think about what a normal commute from Rancho Cucamonga to downtown would take. So it does appear that this driver maybe thought that West LA was a little too unfamiliar for him, and he's going to come back eastbound on the 10 because that might be a part of town that this guy's more familiar with. And now that he's back on the freeway, we'll probably see those high rates of speed, those triple digits. But now you have to wonder, this guy's hopped a couple of gore points. There's got to be a little bit of damage to that vehicle now, and it might not be driving as well as it used to drive. So I don't know if we're going to see quite as high speeds as we saw earlier in this pursuit, but we're still seeing erratic driving.
Pomona police tried to pull him over, or her, the driver, and the driver took off in this blue Corvette Z06, top speed 205 miles an hour. Now, my question, and I think our car guy Dave Coons would be able to tell this, a lot of vehicles that may be high performance, Michelle, they have governors on them. As I say that, there he goes.
Right. So this becomes very difficult because we have to dance around some of the towers here, including that now famous tower that is marked up with all that graffiti here in downtown LA. We are going to maneuver Air 7 HD around as best we can. We're going to maneuver Air 7 HD around to try and get around these buildings and get you guys a view of this guy again.
All right. So that it becomes tricky, and we have seen in the past, Michelle, pursuits that have ended in downtown LA because they get in and out of these buildings, and not only we lose sight of them, but the police air units lose sight of them if there's enough separation between the pursuit vehicle and the ground units. They can get away.
And maybe this was the driver's goal or plan, was to make it to downtown Los Angeles, where he or she figured they would have a little bit more cover under the buildings, be able to weave in and out to, you know, evade police. I'm sure is the goal at this point. There in downtown Los Angeles. Last we saw, it was going north on Hill Street.
Right.
Yeah.
North on Hill, but then there's any number of places you can make a turn. It looks like the law enforcement helicopter is trying to find this driver as well. We don't see tight orbits right now, which means that we're not sure if they have a good fix on the driver. And so it may be that this blue Corvette, this Corvette Z06 model, which is a souped-up version of a souped-up car, may have escaped. And that is kind of a tactic that has worked in the past. They get into downtown LA, they maybe go into a parking garage, and they're gone.